Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Excuse my fresh face here. I was looking at my makeup organisation and something I just didn't like about it, so I've started reorganising again, and just as I was doing it, just as I was getting like halfway through, I thought you guys might want to see how I'm reorganising it. So I've done all of it, but I thought you would like to see how the actual room looks now. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I might have to put it on a tripod because this camera is very, very heavy, but hopefully you'll be able to see what it actually looks like. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so originally we started off here. I put another drawer just underneath what you're looking at now, and all my palettes that aren't in the plastic container, which I'll also show you, are in those drawers. So I have got a spare drawer in the drawers that I normally put my palettes in. So eventually I probably would like to come away from those drawers, but I'll show you what they look like in a minute because I know I'm not making much sense. I'm going to show you all the palettes that I've got. So it's going to be almost like a makeup collection, even though you've seen one recently, but I don't think you've seen all of them. So guys, yeah, let's head over there. Right, so let's start off with what prompted me to do this little project. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a little project. It's basically turned into me wanting to sort out my palettes to the entire collection. So yeah, we're going to start off with these palettes first. These were all in my, I think, third drawer down in my bigger vanity. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to show you what's in here. So in this drawer here is all my Revolution ones. It's getting to the point where I'm not even going to be able to fit any more Revolution ones in. So we've got these Revolution Reloaded. So that one is Passion for Colour. We've got this one, that one's Deep Dive. That one is one of my favourites. It's called Visionary. Have we done that? Yeah, we've done that one. This one is a dupe for the ABH Subculture. It's another favourite, and that one's called Iconic Division. This one is the Velvet Rose, which is a dupe for the Soft Glam. Right, and then I've got this. I might actually be decluttering this when I come to do my declutter. It's the Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals. It's a lovely, lovely palette, guys. But most of the eyeshadows have dried up, so I need to either get a new one or just declutter it from the collection for good. Really hard doing this one-handed. Right, and then we've got the Revolution and Rachel Leary palette. This isn't in here at the moment. It's in my Shop My Stash. I don't know how I feel about it. I love the face products, but the actual eyeshadows, I'm not too sure, so that could be getting decluttered. Right, so this is the one that I'm using at the moment. It's the new Revolution Soft Super Spice. It's actually in the box, so I can't actually show you. I think I'm going to put this video up as a bonus video so you can just see what my collection looks like now. So this might even go up tonight, this video. So this is a beautiful palette in all its glory. I think today I'm going to use this green. It's called Festival. So yeah, when I actually get around to putting makeup on, it's quite late now because I've been tidying up. When I actually get around to putting it on, then I'm going to probably use that shade, and I will do a video on it, whichever way I decide to go. Right, so I've got all of Soph's palettes. So the original, I only got that after I got the Extra Spice. So this one looks like that. I don't know where the paper has gone for it. It's really, really pretty. I've not used it as much as I want to, at least, anyway. But yeah, that's that one. And it's the same with Extra Spice. When you've got so many palettes, you just neglect them, don't you? So Extra Spice is that one. Really, really pretty. This one is newer to the collection. It's the I Heart Revolution Peanut Buttercup palette. Absolutely beautiful for autumn and winter, I would say. Yeah, it's pretty. So yeah, I don't think that will be going anywhere when I do the declutter. And then we've got this one. This one could potentially go. It's a dupe for the Too Faced Semi Sweet, and I want to see which one I prefer. Last time I used it, I think I preferred this one, so one of them are going anyway. If it's not going to be this one, it's going to be the Too Faced, which is mad, right? Because you'd expect the Too Faced one to be better. Then I've got my favourite I Heart chocolate bar, which is the Lemon Drizzle. Perfect for this time of year for sure. I mean, look at it, it's so pretty. This video is going to be super long. Right, then we've got the Revolution coffee palette. This one is really pretty as well. Absolutely adore it for neutrals. And this one I think I've only used just once, maybe for a few looks. This one is the Forever Flawless Allure palette. It is so pretty, guys. It's a dupe for the Houdini Nude for sure. Need to use this more. Then we've got one that I'm not really sure I want to keep. I mean, there's a few shades in here I'd like to keep it for. Yeah, there's definitely a few shades in it that I would like to keep it for, and that's the only reason it's still in the collection. It's the Revolution Tammy Clark palette. In my mind, the mattes are crap, guys. Well, the ones that I've tried anyway. I did so many looks. When we did a look for the NHS, I used this palette, and I did so many tries on the mattes because I wanted to do a rainbow eye. And there was just patchy. What I do like though, however, is this green here. That one's called, what is it called? Can't even see which is the right way up. Hang on. Okay, so I like Calypso, I like greens. I think I liked the blue as well, which is called Short Knee. And I think I like that purple, which is called Soccer or Soca. I can never get the right pronunciation. But the mattes, guys, the mattes in this palette, I mean, let me know your thoughts, but I really don't like them. But I'm keeping it around for the shimmers, especially that green shade, just purely because I don't have a green like it. That is here. Oh, I put the Ciate ones in here. It's supposed to be Revolution only, this. I'll show you them and then I'll put them in a different drawer. So we've got Ciate, Mykonos, the Editor Mykonos palette. Right, so it's okay. As a neutral palette, it's okay, but I wasn't blown away by it. I did really enjoy this purple duochrome though. I really enjoyed it. And you can't tell it's a duochrome there, but it is. Swatching it on my leg. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. But better than that, I'm going to take these out, but better than that is this one. It's full of blues, and I don't have that many blues in my collection because I didn't used to use them. So this one is the Aspen palette. Look at this, guys. Blues and greens is perfect. I would highly recommend this. I got this at such a great price from TK Maxx, but even at full price I would recommend it. I absolutely adore it. Whenever I want a blue, I always think about this palette. So right, so this is what the Revolution's looking like. So we've got room to put a few more palettes in here. So that's what it's looking like. They're all Revolution. I don't want anything else going in this drawer apart from Revolution. And this is taking the top place out of all the other palettes. I'm trying to get it in one-handed. Oh great, and I've dropped my Morphe palette, which was keeps dropping. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So yeah, second drawer down now. Right, so these are various different ones. So we've got a bit of everything. You're getting a sneak peek of what's going to be in my giveaway. So I'll show you. I've got one of these and I'm actually going to be giving one away in the next couple of months. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, don't forget to stick around. That will be going up in the next couple of months, I should imagine. I just want to get a few more bits. I mean, it won't be much, just purely because that's a high-end palette. Right, and then we've got the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette, which I absolutely adore. This one looks like that. It's absolutely beautiful. So we've got that. Then we've got this cargo one. I really like this as well. This is very autumn winter, so that's that. Then we've got these two Primark kind of specials in collaboration with Disney. This one came out when the Lion King film came out. I'll open them up so you can see what they look like. So that's kind of the neutral one. That one is definitely the best quality out of the two. But I think I'd always keep these palettes just because they're so darn cute. And definitely I would keep the Mickey one just because I am the biggest fan of Mickey and Minnie. It's not great quality and it's not really my colour story, but that's what it looks like. This one potentially could be going. It's from So Lush. And it looks like that. That's that. I don't have true feelings on this yet. I've only used it a couple of times. If I'm gonna get rid of this, it's gonna go back to my mum. She got it me for my birthday, so it's only right it goes back to her. And I don't like getting rid of presents. Then we've got the Primark Honey. I'm not going to show you, it'll take too long to get in, and I can show you the Primark Peach. So this is the colour layout for that. It's really pretty and reminds me of Baby Got Peach. I say this all the time, but I need to do a Is It a Dupe video on that. Then we've got the BH Cosmetics Marble Warm Stone eyeshadow palette. I thought I was going to declutter this because of the age of it, but I'm going to keep it. Maybe put it in a Pan That palette for next year. So that's that one. Then we've got the Royal Affair palette by BH. It's really pretty. Looks like that. I love that green shade there, which is called Crown. Then I've got my MAC Self-Made palette. I'm not going to open it up. You've probably seen it already anyway if you're a regular viewer on the channel. It's just got my Makeup Geek eyeshadows in it and my Pastel Roses in. This potentially could get decluttered. I absolutely adore the packaging. It's the Wet n Wild and Bretman Rock palette, and there are a couple of shades in here that I really like, especially that green shade down there. I don't like the matte green. I don't like the mattes. It's mainly for the shimmers. I'm keeping hold of it, so I just need to make a decision on what I'm going to do. Then we've got another Primark palette. My mum got me this for Christmas. Not last year, the year before, as part of my Christmas present. So it's the You Are Magic eyeshadow palette. Now I was in Primark and I was going to get it for myself, and she said that she'd get it me as part of my Christmas present, which I was really happy about. I love those rosy toned eyeshadows up at the top. It's not bad quality. It's not the best. I mean, a lot of Primark eyeshadows aren't, and the face products sells it the most. I absolutely adore everything there. So the matte blush in the middle, I use that first, then go over with this blush topper, and then I'll obviously use the highlight as well. So yeah, they get a lot of use. I've just not used it in a long time. She also bought me this Disney Mulan eyeshadow palette this Christmas, just gone. And this is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. It's got a lot of pinks in it, which aren't really my bag normally, but I do really like the palette. And then I got this one. I got this one for a collaboration, and I've only used it that one time. It's by Glitzy Girl, and it's one of those palettes that glow up in the dark. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's got a ton of glitters in, and some of them have got stars in. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in this lighting, but it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I need to use that. I think that was only like £10 for all those eyeshadows. So let's just pop that back in there. And then this one isn't an eyeshadow palette, but I use it as an eyeshadow palette just for the duochromes basically, so that can stay in there. Right, let me just pop this back and the rest of the eyeshadows, then we'll move on to drawer 3. Right, so before I put this drawer back, this Morphe palette was falling down here, so I'm going to leave it in the drawer flat like that until I can find a space for it. But this is what it looks like. I got this last year for Christmas off my sister. It's the Morphe Icy Fantasy palette. It's really nice. It's a really nice pastel eyeshadow palette. So yeah, we'll leave that there. That should go in fine. Can't get it in. Hang on a second. Right, and now down to the 3rd drawer, which is the lightest of them all. Okay, so where we're starting, this one. So this one is my Deck of Scarlet kind of project that I did. So they're all Deck of Scarlet eyeshadows, and then that's the Revolution highlights, which are just popped in here as well. Some of these Deck of Scarlet eyeshadows I might not be keeping. I need to test that out soon. Then we've got some Zoeva eyeshadow palettes, and to be honest, I don't know if I want to keep this Caramel Melange one, which I'm really surprised at, just purely because I've now got the Bronze palette by Natasha Denona, and how many bronze eyeshadows do you need in your collection? But I genuinely do love this, mainly for this shade here. Look at that, guys. It's on my leg. Look at it though, it's just really pretty. And then I've only got one other Zoeva palette, which is the Rodeo Belle, which looks like that, and I love it for the green and the blue. So I don't know if I'm going to be keeping hold of them. They could go. Then I've got a couple of W7 ones. So we've got the 24K Gold Rush, which is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold. So until I get that palette, this is definitely going to be staying in my collection. Obviously it's not going to be as good, but that's, can't see it because of the plastic. That's what it looks like. Paulina Beauty did a video on this, and then she did a video on, oh gosh, I'm getting cramp. Yeah, Paulina Beauty did a video on this, and she did a video on the Natasha Denona, and she said that you couldn't really tell a difference on the Natasha Denona, and she actually recommended this in one of her videos. So then we've got the W7 Socialite, which is another dupe for the Huda Beauty. I actually prefer this one over the Revolution one. Then we've got the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne. Absolutely adore this. Not many, I've dropped the brush. Not many people like this palette. I got it on sale and I was absolutely over the moon. I got this and I got the highlighters, and yeah, I absolutely enjoy it. This one, however, I don't enjoy that much. I mean, I'll show you what I enjoy it for. Right, so the highlighters aren't bad. I can't obviously use all of them, so the top 3 highlighters I would say I could use. I love these blues here, and I love those 2 shades there. And then the rest of them, I mean, I don't mind that inner corner highlight and that one. Then the rest of them, they just look samey on the eye, especially those 2 mattes. This one's just a little bit darker than that, so I don't know whether I want to keep it around. I might just keep it around for the things that I like in it. And then we've got the BH Shanex Soda Remix, and I don't know whether I like this one either. I mean, this side I can't compare it to anything, but then this side I compared it. I've got a video up on the channel of me comparing it against the older formula, and the older formula was better, guys, but I've thrown the older formula out just purely because it was too old. So yeah, I'm going to keep it now, but I'm going to kind of put it on the chopping block, I think. Then we've got the Metropolis Rude Tokyo palette, and this is the same thing. This might be going on the chopping block as well. I don't want palettes in my collection that I'm not using that much. This is a self-made one by Makeup Obsession that I made. So this is what it looks like. This is a blush, but you can also use it as eyeshadow. Those are highlighters, and then obviously we've got the green and the purple. I got this palette when I didn't have many greens in my collection. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping that one. This one needs to be tested. I recently bought this from Primark, so it's the neon green palette. I'll open it up and show you what it looks like. It looks really, really pretty, but I just don't know if it's going to be great pigmentation, and if it's not, I'll pass it on to my niece. Don't think my mum would wear those eyeshadows. Sorry, my voice is going now, guys. And then lastly in this drawer, we've got the palette Le Nude by Bourjois, which is quite nice. It's got quite a lot of cool toned in. Yeah, it's mainly a cool toned eyeshadow palette, I would say. So that's what that one looks like, and it is quite nice, so I think I will keep that. So guys, this is everything from this drawer. Right, so I'm going to put it back, and then we're going to look at what else I've got. Right, so now we're on top of the drawer, so I'm just going to show you what's down here first. So just got my Lily England makeup bag. I just keep it there. This one has the potential to get decluttered. I don't know how well you're going to see it, but it's the Profusion Cosmetics. Why couldn't I think straight then? It's the Hall of Fame. Let's see if I can show you it open. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. It's nice, but it's just not pigmented. It's not what I would expect from Profusion Cosmetics. So yeah, that one might be going. I'll pass that on to my mum though. She'll look after that, I know she will. So yeah, I'll pass that on to her. Then we've got the Morphe Boss Mood. I mean, I've used it a few times and did enjoy using it. I just don't know how I feel about it. So this is what it looks like. It's perfect for autumn and winter, so I'll probably bring it out then and decide what I'm doing with it. And then I've got a new Morphe palette which I need to test soon. So it's the Morphe and Maddie Ziegler palette. I'm not going to open it up just purely because I've done swatches on it anyway, so you'll get to see them soon. Right, so that's that. So then on top we've got the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice. I really don't know how I feel about it. It's a regret, guys. I mean, we've all seen it at this point. I'm going to show you. I bought it because I missed out on the gingerbread spicy and the gingerbread palette, and I didn't really want it because I'm not really into warm tones anymore. I don't know why the hell I got this palette. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. It's just not blowing my socks off. I know, you know, a few people that have this and they absolutely love it, so it's probably my own personal preferences. Need to try and put this back in now. Who else keeps the boxes? Right, and behind that is this steel one. Oops, nearly dropping it. So this is, and I have dropped the Too Faced. If that broke, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but if this broke, I would be really upset. So this one is the Blue Realm, I think. I absolutely adore this palette, guys. Need to show you. So it's just a small palette here. It's very travel friendly. Right, so this is a nice duochrome here. This one's lovely, this one's lovely. This one is lackluster, in my opinion. I do like to do looks with these three here, and then that one as in a corner highlight. I've got all the looks on the channel if you wanted to go and check them out. Right, then at the back of that I have got my Too Faced Chocolate Gold. I'm not going to show you every single palette, I'll be here till Christmas. Then I've got the Too Faced Semi-Sweet. And then I've got the Too Faced Love. So the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, the original, is on my bed because I use that daily when I'm using the white chocolate shade. So there is that. This is another palette I don't much care for. Everyone absolutely loves it. I don't know whether I've just not used it a lot, or whether when I used it originally I used the wrong shades, but I feel like I've given it a chance. I really do feel like I've given it a chance. I mean, the packaging is its saving grace on this palette. It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Yeah, it really is stunning. everyone I speak to loves this palette. But you can see that I've really tried giving it a chance. I don't want to put it on the chopping block, guys. It was expensive, but if I'm not going to use it and it's just going to sit there pretty in my makeup collection, I think I'll have to. And I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll try and sell it because it is new. Then we've got the Moon Dust. The Urban Decay Moon Dust, and I'm the same about this. I just expected more, just purely because I have got a single from one of the Moon Dusts in the shade, I think it's Solstice. It's kind of like a duochrome. Right, so I don't think I'll get rid of this because I do like the green, I do like the blue, and I do like the purple. So I'm just going to test it out a little bit more. If I really don't like it, then of course I will declutter it. I'm not just going to keep it hogging space in my collection. Right, and then I've got the Urban Decay Naked Basics. No one needs to see that. You've seen it all at this point. I've also, I don't know what that is. I've got the Urban Decay Shadow Box. This one's pretty. And I've not used it a lot. So, yeah, that one definitely needs to be used. Then I've got the ABH Carly Bible. I've got the ABH Soft Glam. I've only just started collecting ABH. The only other palette like this I'd like is the Norvina one. That looks really pretty. Then over here I've got the Urban Decay Naked Honey, the original Urban Decay Naked, the smoked Urban Decay. That one was the first one that I ever bought from Urban Decay. It wasn't the original. I mean, I saw that and I didn't even like smoky eyeshadow, so I don't know why I bought it. Then this is my Charlotte Tilbury. The other one is in the drawer down there, the one that I'm putting in a giveaway. So yeah, it's the Pillow Talk one. And then we've got Here You Should Not Be Named. So yeah, the Beauty Killer palette there. So that's everything that goes in here. So then in the drawer, actually it's not everything. I did used to have some Natasha Denona palettes in here, but we've just got the Christmas Too Faced palettes now. So we've got the Eggnog Latte, the Peppermint Mocha, and the Too Faced, I can't see without my glasses, Gingerbread Cookie. So that's all them. And then in these white drawers, right, so this is another self-made palette. So those shades are from Pretty Little Palette, and then the round ones at the top are from Makeup Geek. Then we've got this Mixed Metals by Profusion Cosmetics. It is so nice, guys, especially for around Christmas time, and I did get this at Christmas. This shade here is just absolutely stunning. I might do some swatches on all of my Profusion Cosmetics palettes if you want to see them. Then we've got the Wanderlust palette, which is really pretty. The Festival, I think that's the one that I potentially will be decluttering. I prefer the Wanderlust. I thought I preferred the Festival to the Wanderlust. I do really like those yellows, so that's the only reason it's hanging around really. But I've just got the Honey from Colourpop. Then I got this last year from Boots, all of the shades. It's mainly cool tones. It's really pretty, still not used it. Then I've got this BH Cosmetics one. I think I'll be decluttering this. It is falling to pieces. I've had it for years and the lid's come off, and I just don't like keeping things that are broken. And then the last one, which I've not really used, is this Profusion Cosmetics Violets. I'm wondering how similar it is to the Juvia's Place Violets. So I'm going to do a video on that, I think. Right, the next drawer down is... Right, we've got a lot of makeup sponges. Well, not a lot, a few. So we've got the Too Faced Natural Eyes, the Essence Be Beautiful, there's a number 7 Shimmer Brick, Pixie by Petra, I think it's Desert Sunset, yeah. And then I'll show you this palette. This one is another one that I made. It reminds me of Tight Toasted, I think it was called. Do you not just get those vibes? I think I might have lost an eyeshadow. But yeah, I get those vibes, and it's perfect for autumn and winter. Barely used it, so maybe I'll crack it out this autumn. Right, so you've seen everything here. So this was the original setup. I was kind of like, I just wanted to sort that out, but then I just went mad and sorted everything out. So this section here was completely different. When I last did my Shop My Stash, I had some Colourpop in here, but I put them somewhere else. I'll show you in a second. I think eventually this will be reserved for Colourpop. But for now, I've just put some of my best palettes in here. So we've got the Huda Electric Obsessions, the Huda Emerald Obsessions, the Huda Nude Light, which isn't all that, guys. I wouldn't recommend it anyway. The Huda Beauty Gemstone Obsessions, I really like that one. Then we've got the Huda Mercury Retrograde, absolutely stunning palette. Then we've got this Natasha Denona bronze palette, which is new to the collection. We all know what it looks like, so I won't open the box. So that's that one. And then we've got the Natasha Denona Glam. Right, then I have my BH. So we've got the BH Los Angeles. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I do actually prefer the mattes to the shimmers. But I was doing some swatches on some of the shimmers, and they looked really pigmented. So I don't know, it might be worth giving the shimmers another try, maybe with a glitter glue. Then we've got the Love in London. I think what I was kind of hoping is that the shimmers would be the same pigmentation as this, but what I've got to remember is they are pastels. But yeah, this one is absolutely stunning. Beauty Dreams by Naomi kind of convinced me to get this when I saw her using it on her channel. And I actually had some points on my Boots card, so I thought, why not? Worst case scenario, I don't like it. I can obviously use it for the channel and then pass it on. Then I've got this Smitten in Switzerland one. I got this in the Black Friday sale, and it is so pretty, guys. I absolutely adore it. Then we've got the Juvia's Place, the violets. Again, really pretty. We have the Zulu by Juvia's. Again, it's so stunning. That middle row is just so me, is it not, in a palette? It really is beautiful. Then I've also got the Deuce by Juvia's. Oh, it's dropped. Whoops. So yeah, I've hit pan on Creme, as you can see there. I absolutely adore that shade, and this palette in general is a really nice palette. Let me go and pick that other one up. Yay, none of the eyeshadows have smashed. Right, so we've got one more Juvia's Place palette, which is the Magic Mini. Now, I got this on Depop because Beauty Bay stopped selling it, but it is absolutely stunning, guys. This green here is absolutely gorgeous. It's a perfect emerald green. I love the purples in here as well. So yeah, I really do like that. And then at the back there, we've got the Beauty Bay and Nikki Tutorials palette, which I absolutely adore as well. So stunning. They've done a really great job on this palette, I think. So that's that. Right, let me put them back and then we'll concentrate on this side. Okay, so it's back perfectly. Right, so on this side we've got the Natasha Denona, which one's this? Mini Star. Absolutely love this. I love this. This one is my favourite out of the two that I've got. The other one I got for Christmas off my sister. It's still really beautiful, but I do like the Mini Star over the Mini Retro. So that's that. I wouldn't mind trying the Mini Zendo rather than getting the actual Midi Zendo. But yeah, that's that. Then I've got my only Pat McGrath palette. I got this in the sale last year as well. It wasn't Black Friday sale, I don't think. I think this should be like £25 and I got it for £11, and that was with free shipping as well. I mean, that's practically unheard of, isn't it? You'd pay £11 for a drugstore palette, so yeah, I'm glad to have that. Then I've got the Dose of Colours Pretty Cool palette, which I tend to use with my Colourpop Going Coconuts, and it looks really, really pretty. So that's those. Right, and then I got this avocado one recently from ASOS. We all know the score with this, it came broken, but I've tidied it up as best as I can, and that's what she looks like. Still not used that. Then I've got the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous. Absolutely adore this palette. This is what she looks like. So that is all the top sorted. Now we'll go into these smaller drawers very, very quickly, and I'll show you what's in here. So this here, this Pastel Roses, it says it's Huda Beauty, but I think it's fake, and that's the reason it's not on top here. So what I want to do is I want to buy one from Cult Beauty or from Boots or somewhere and just see what it looks like. It's just giving me vibes that it's fake, and I'm not going to put fake eyeshadow on my lids. I know what goes into those fake eyeshadows, rat poisoning and all kinds. So then we've got the Chroma by the Kardashians. So that's really, really old. I've shown this in videos before, but that's what it looks like. Then I've got a Maybelline and Gigi Hadid palette there. It's really, really pretty. So this Revolution Pro is really nice as well. So that's what that one looks like. I mean, how bougie is that packaging? Then I've hauled this, so I won't show you what it looks like, but it's the Kiko Smart Iron Cheek palette. And the same with this, I've hauled this. So it's the Neon Brights by Barry M. Then I've got the Essence My Must Haves, which is really, really nice as well. Really old, but really nice. I've got the LA Splash eyeshadow palette. Doesn't say if it has a name to it or anything, but that's really nice and got lots of bronzy eyeshadows in it as well. So I really didn't need the Natasha bronze palette because I've got a lot of bronze toned eyeshadows, but I did want to try the formula. Right, so we've got the Shu Uemura Sweet Beige Brown palette, which looks like that. Really, really pretty. I've had it forever. Then I've got an Elizabeth Arden one. I think I'm going to try it out and then I'll probably pass it on to my mum. Oh, dipped my finger into the eyeshadow. Made it right. I do like the blush, guys. I will say I really do like that mauve toned blush, but that's what that one looks like. So then I've got NARS Isolde, which I can't even open. Now this one is the perfect gold bronze duo. It's so pretty. Then I've got Lottie London the Mauves, which I've used. I've got Chanel. It just says 910. I'll show you the shades on the back. So that's what it looks like. It's a bit blurry, isn't it? Yeah, so they're the shades. I did actually declutter that, but I've kept it mainly for the fact that it's Chanel. Then I've got the Bella Pierre Peach Blossom, which looks like that. I was gifted that, so yeah, I really do like it. I don't need it, I've got too many peach palettes now. The Laura Geller Hollywood Glam. Then this one's a Dior one. So that one's a Dior one. I think I might have to split this video into more than one part. So we've got the Kat Von D Shading Light in Rust. I won't open that up. There's also a MAC duo there as well. I can't remember what shades I got. Then there's this Cargo, which I think I'm going to pass on to my mum. It's in the shade Bronze. I think she'd like that. Third drawer down. So we've got Charlotte Tilbury Vintage Vamp Quad. We all know what it looks like, but I'll quickly open it. So that's what she looks like. I've also got the Dolce Vita, but I use that for the mirror, which is on my bed. Then we've got, what's this called? A Winky Looks. This one is a really nice palette, and I got this. It was so inexpensive. I absolutely love it. It's a great travel palette, this. I think it's called the Kitten or something like that. So that's that one. Then we've got the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics. I definitely, for sure, need to use this more. Just purely because, let me show you mine. I know you've seen what it looks like, but mine has hardly had any use at all. Look at it, it looks brand new. My sister got me this palette years ago when it was first released, and because it's all matte, I just never used it, and I don't want to declutter it just purely because it was a present. I mean, I think at this point in time she wouldn't mind, just because I've had it years. Then I've got this Steeler one, which I really do like and have used a lot. So that's what she looks like. Again, I need to use that more. This one is the Eyes Are the Window, and it's in Soul. And then I've got the Urban Decay Gwen Stefano palette, and I'll never get rid of this palette, guys. I absolutely love it, and I'm a big Gwen Stefani fan. So that's everything in that drawer. That one needs to go back here. And then fourth drawer down is all my e.l.f. palettes. So we've got all my like little quads here. I'm not going to go through every single one, just purely because I've done a video on it. And then we've got the Wet n Wild, the Comfort Zone, the original there. We've got the Kimchi Juicy Night Mojito palette there. And then the NYX, I'll show you this one. Then the NYX, it's got one of the Zoeva palettes in it. I think it's the rose one that they brought out, and I don't know if I want to keep those eyeshadows in it, so I need to test that out soon as well. And then I've got this Ted Baker one that they kindly initialised for me, so that's that one. I don't think I'd get rid of this. I love that bronze shade. This potentially could be getting decluttered just because it's old and it's creams. It's the MUA Luxe. It just says Metallic Eye Palette in Alchemy. And also this one. This one is a dupe for one of the Hourglass eyeshadow palettes. I'll show you, then you'll see. So it just looks like that. It's very, very plum toned, and I don't know if it's for me. I do need to use it at least once. It's in the shade Enrapture. And then I've got two Primark chocolate bars here. So we've got the PS Chocolate eyeshadow palette, just the original, which looks like that. I don't know if I like those two deeper chocolate shades. The middle one's not too bad, but this one I don't know. So I do need to put that on the chopping block. I've also got this one. I think I'm just going to declutter this. It's broken, and although it looks really, really nice, it's just, yeah, they're just mattes. There's no shimmer in it now. Then I've got the Morphe, the little palette in Awesome Blossom. Oh, it's so nice, guys. Especially this gold here, this purple and this green. Real pretty. That won't be going anywhere. And then the last drawer here has got... The last drawer here has got mainly singles in it, so they've come from the drawer that now has my Colourpop in. So yeah, we've got all my singles in. Why does it look blurry? Right, so we've got my Essence ones here. There's some MAC, some Australis, some Stila, some Primark. It's basically a mixed match of everything. Let me know if you want to see my singles. I'm sure I've done a video on it already, but please let me know if you want to see it. I can't go through it all because this video, I know, is probably already really, really long. And then I'll show you these though. These are the Makeup Obsession little palettes that they brought out, I think last year or maybe the year before. I'm sure it was only last year though. This one is Sunshine Makes Me Happy. Do they not just give you Colourpop vibes? I saw these and I just thought Colourpop. Then we've got the Ocean Blues, which looks like that. Then we have Keep It Fresh. If I can actually get into it. Yeah. I don't think I've used this one yet. And then I have Sweet Like Candy. I think that, along with the yellow one, is probably my favourite out of them all. It's just really, really pretty. So that's those. And then I've got a couple of Essence palettes back here, Iron Face. I only really use them for the face products though now. That one is in 02 Rise and Shine. And then we've got 01 Glow for it. This one is the nicest one. So the eyeshadows in the second one that I've just shown you are nicer, but the face products here are a lot nicer. So that one is 01 Glow for it. And then I'll just show you the eyeshadows here. So we've got Charlotte Tilbury, some 17 ones, and Stila back there. And then this is a Bourjois Quad. It wouldn't fit anywhere else. And then this is my Model's Own brow tint. So yeah, let's pop these back. So guys, that's the most changes that have happened really. I'm going to show you where I store my Colourpop now, because it's obviously growing, and I've got 3 more orders coming in the next month, I would say. I have ordered the Colourpop, but they're taking the sweet time. 2 of them have been shipped, so 1 only got shipped yesterday. I'm still waiting for some tracking information on that. And the other one got shipped on, I want to say, around the 5th of June, and it seems to have stopped. The tracking seems to have stopped, and I've not got any more updates from the 8th of June, which is a little bit weird. I hope that parcel hasn't been lost. Yodel, the courier that will be delivering it to me, know that it's going to them and have informed me of it, but they just don't have any tracking information on it yet. So anyway guys, that is everything that's in here. Like I said, eventually that'll probably be full of Colourpop, and I don't know where I will put all that. I'll find somewhere. Oh yeah, and we've got this Bon Appetit palette by The Balm, which I really, really do like as well. So where did I? Oh, it's from there. Okay, so let me just move these. Right, so what I thought is storing my Colourpop here, just while it's small. I say small, there's 10 palettes in here and quite a lot of Super Shocks. So let me go through my Colourpop collection at the moment. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my Colourpop collection, but I think it will go in a separate video. If I can fit it into this makeup organisational video, then I will, but I don't think I will be able to. With my laptop, it basically won't allow me to upload anything longer than 40-50 minutes, and I'm sure I've been filming for over an hour at this point. I will try and edit as much as I can, but there is only so much you can edit. Right, so we've got the Hair Honey, which I've not used yet, so I need to use that. I'll probably pull that out in my next Shop My Stash rotation. Then I've got the Just My Look, the Baby Got Peach, the Coaster Coral, the Child, Disney's Frozen Elsa palette, Making Mauves, which I've also not used yet, and then Going Coconuts. So they're all my £9. I have ordered some more £9, so they're coming from Colourpop. Then I've only got 2 £12 at the moment, so it's the Wild Nothing, and then also the Boudoir Noir palette. And then I've also got all these Super Shocks back here. So I'll just quickly run through them. We've got Midnight. We've got On the Rocks. We've got Telepathy. I don't even need to look. We've got, I thought that would pour to its drift. We've got Copperfield. Also I've got Oon, which I've recently used. Also Hanky Panky. That one's Porter. We've got another Telepathy. We've got Mooning. I don't know why I've got all these dark eyeshadows, and I've never used dark eyeshadow. We've got Game Face, which is nice, and also Lala, which is beautiful. So yeah, that's all the Colourpop singles I have ordered. I think it's called Moon Daisy, so that one will be coming very, very soon. Right, so yeah, so that's just what it looks like at the moment. Like I said, it will change eventually. I'll just have to see how much I can get. I'll just have to see how much I can get in here once I've got all the Colourpop orders come through. I think I'm getting like 21 palettes or something like that. There's a lot going to come in the next few weeks, guys. So yeah, there is that. But also in this little unit, I've got this section here, but I don't think much would fit in here. So that's why I'm saying eventually I'll probably take over this for my Colourpop or just get another one of them. But yeah, we've got this. These are like all for my I don't know, glitters and things like that. So we've got the Steeler glitters in there, the Pixie glitters, some more Steeler. These are like, where have these come from? Kama Cosmetics, some of them. We've also got some Revolution. We've literally got everything, and like I said, if you want me to do a specific video on what's in here and show you everything, I can. I just feel like we don't really have much time. As this is an impromptu video, I didn't want it to be this long. And then up top here, I've got everything that was normally on my vanity for when I shop my stash. So all my shop my stash lipsticks, we've got some nail polishes there, like there's that setting spray that I use, my Glossier lip balm, everything really that doesn't fit over there now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've changed it around, and then it will be the end of the video. Right, okay, so this section is the only section that has stayed the same. So we've got my like spinning thing there with all my higher end lipsticks. We've got some setting sprays here, some cards there, my mirrors here. This is where it's changed. So this used to be there. So I've moved it forward. I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to kind of work from that angle. If not, I'll have to switch that, and that will go there. I can work around it. Basically, I've the top of this has stayed the same, apart from I put some lip balms there at the back, so they have stayed like that, but everything else on top has stayed the same. Everything in the drawers have stayed the same. It's when we get over here, this is where it's all changed, because this used to be a little bit further up. So yeah, I put some perfume on there. So this is the perfume I'm actually working on now. So this is my Project Pan perfume. So we've got the Glossier Future Dew, which I'm using for this Shop My Stash rotation, the Japanesque Radiance Primer, which I'm also using. Obviously not together on different days. And then we've got some makeup brushes here, some makeup brushes there, lip liners at the back, my NYX lingeries here. Then we've got my palettes. For this week's Shop My Stash rotation. So we've got the Lick and Lash, the Rachel Leary, the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold, and the YSL. And then nothing in that drawer apart from my Natasha Denona Scarab. Then I put these lipsticks here as well with that little floral display. And then moving over to this section, I've not finished this one yet, but we've just got my perfumes here. They was always on this little table here, so I've just moved them back. This mirror should be on this desk. and I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the jewellery there. I'll find something. But yeah, this, for the most part, you've seen how it's looking now. It probably won't stay like this forever because I do get bored and want a bit of a change, but I'm happy with the way it's looking at the moment. So guys, thank you for watching today. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. Please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.